मैं स्नेक प्लांट हूँ। मैं रात को भी ऑक्सीजन छोड़ता हूँ ताकि तुम्हारी नींद गहरी और साफ हो जा।
मैं स्पाइडर प्लांट हूँ। मैं हवा के जहरीले जर्रात खत्म करता हूँ और बच्चों के लिए महफूज हूँ।
मैं पीस लिली हूँ। मैं मोल्ड के जर्रात खत्म करती हूँ और नमी को मुतवाजन रखती हूँ।
मैं पार्लर पाम हूँ। मैं हवा में नमी बढ़ाता हूँ, जैसे कुदरती ह्यूमिडिफायर। अगर आप सेहत के ऐसे आसान राज जानना चाहते हैं, तो अभी हमें फॉलो करें और अपनी सेहत बेहतर बनाएं।
Consumer buying behavior has evolved over the years. Need recognition. In the traditional era, the first time a consumer heard about a product through a TV commercial, a newspaper ad, or a cold call, the problem was nobody asked for it. It was intrusive, and intrusive rarely converts. In the digital era, that same introduction happens through a contextual social media advertisement tailored by age, location, and interest. It blends into a Facebook reel or an Instagram story. The consumer doesn't feel sold to. That's a fundamentally different first impression. For example, the advertisement shared earlier appears as a reel on Facebook as part of core offering. Therefore, it is not intrusive. It is displayed to the relevant client, matching the right persona. Information search. Traditionally, a consumer who wanted to research a product had to physically visit a library, flip through magazines, or rely on word of mouth. That process was slow, expensive, and heavily controlled by brands. Today, a few taps on a smartphone gives access to hundreds of reviews and unboxing videos. Anytime, anywhere. The consumer is now the researcher. This is true for the shared example as well. Apart from the company's page on Facebook, numerous other alternates are available to the customer for information gathering. Evaluation of alternates. This is where the traditional era truly fell short. There was no dedicated channel for comparison. Consumers either relied on memory or trusted whatever the market leader said. Now, apps and websites handle this entirely. Price history, user ratings, and expert reviews. The zero moment of truth happens before the consumer even steps into a store. The consumer is in full control. This is applicable to the shared example as well. Along with getting information, alternatives can be also evaluated through many comparison apps and websites. Purchase. Traditionally, purchase meant physically going to a store, carrying cash, standing in a queue, and hoping the staff was cooperative. It was a friction-heavy experience. The digital era flips this completely. Consumer can buy through an app, a website, WhatsApp, or even walk into a store, all as part of one seamless omni-channel experience. Consumer can track delivery in real time. The first moment of truth is now smooth, convenient, and on the consumer's terms. In the shared example, order can be placed on WhatsApp number of the merchant. Digital payment needs to be made. This is kind of having negative effect. However, consumers opting for online shopping of such novel products often have disposable income and not concerned about such small expenses. post-purchase and feedback. And finally, after the purchase, traditionally an unhappy customer would rarely write a letter or make a phone call since such feedback was considered expensive to provide and mostly fruitless. Unhappy customers simply shifted to alternate brands. Today, that same customer can initiate a return from the phone, post a review on 3 platforms, tag the brand, and get a resolution within hours. And a happy customer, they become an advocate. The third moment of truth feeds directly back into the zero moment of truth for the next buyer. The loop is fully closed. This slide ties together everything we can find on consumer buying behavior in terms of the consumer buying process, the consumption stages, the jobs to be done framework, the customer journey, and moments of truth. The takeaway is clear. The consumer hasn't changed. Their needs are the same. What has changed is the power they hold and the tools marketers must use to meet them where they are.